I wanted to do this tutorial as a test. I made a macro in Keyboard Maestro, my macro editor of choice, and this goes through some of my Gmail labels and automatically types them in and selects them all. This is what I do when I'm trying to clean up new emails that have come into my inbox each morning. Actually, I'm going to start by triggering the macro so you can see the end result first, and then we'll go from there. We'll reverse engineer this here. So it starts by a hotkey, which right now I've mapped a couple ways. One I've mapped to my Stream Deck. It brings up this alert. This also turns on at 10 a.m. every weekday as a kind of a reminder. The reason it doesn't just go right into the macro is that if I'm in the middle of something and I don't want to go through with it now, I can stop it, and then I can manually press the macro button to trigger it when I'm ready. I'll hit continue, and this palette comes up. So I basically have a bunch of labels from my Gmail inbox, and then I clicked one. I'll do the political one. That might be something a lot of people have in their Gmail inbox. Auto types in, auto selects everything, and then I can just scrub through, make sure I'm looking at everything. I don't want to delete. I don't want to keep anything in my inbox, and then delete, and that's it. It's the same thing for all these. I'm gonna go into Keyboard Maestro and show you what everything is doing. I'll start for this first one. Triggered by global macro palette. Everything I've created is in this folder, enabled macro group. So everything is kind of like in this thing that kind of creates this global macro palette. First step is it activates Chrome or the browser of your choice. I have it pause for a half a second, just because sometimes you want to kind of give some quick pauses in these macros, so the computer itself has time to catch up to what the macro is trying to do. This is an important one. I have my Gmail inbox always on my first tab. So that's a select Google Chrome tab 1. That's one important thing that how this works. The backslash keystroke. If you don't know, and this is something I had to find out myself, there are keyboard shortcuts in Google and in Gmail. So the backslash is the shortcut for search mail. So that's an important thing to know for this macro. Then I just did insert text by typing. You can find the specific text. There is a kind of pattern that Gmail uses for labels. So it's usually just label with the colon and that. But if you're ever curious, you want to go into your labels and just go to this. So I basically, when I was creating it, I would just grab that, copy it, and paste it into the macro. And then hit return, which signifies being done typing, and then pause for another couple seconds, just again for the macro to catch up. This one is a custom Gmail keyboard shortcut that I have done, but it's also already there. For a while, separately before I started doing macros, I had set my own shortcuts. So number 1 is select all. Number 2 is delete. I think I have number 3 as archive, and number 4 is deselect. That's kind of what I was using. So I just reused that. But if you didn't want to use your own, you can just use the star A for that. And then let's see. Updates. Updates is a category. Updates, which is one of the built-in ones in Gmail. So that's a good one to test out. Run. There we go. Got a bunch of stuff in here. So basically, I created one, and then I duplicated and just changed the label, and I grouped them all into one little folder here. Then I have a separate macro that triggers that thing you saw at the beginning, the alert that triggers the whole thing. So that's a separate action. It's triggered at a time of day, and then also I have it set for a USB device key. I didn't want to, but you can do whatever you want. You could set it for your own keyboard shortcut. You can set it for a time of day. You can set it for whatever. Any of these steps you can skip. I just like being sometimes I like being notified when a macro that might be kind of automated is about to run, and like confirm that I want to run that macro in case like I happen to be doing something that's not in my normal routine and I don't want to run through the macro. So I like having the alert to just like confirm that I want to continue doing what is automated. So alert, clean Gmail, show macro group, and so it's basically saying to show this group here, my Gmail clean. You can select kind of how it shows. This action is a way of turning off, activating or deactivating some macro groups here. But I just have it do show palette. You can kind of also like test out that's the one you want to do. When it's running, the palette stays up until I close it, and then that's it. So I may that's kind of part of my morning routine now, is cleaning out some of the stuff. And so that's my Gmail clean macro that I've set up. If there's actually any interest in learning this macro, feel free to reach out to me and I can share it with you. Thanks for watching.